welcome back to another vlog, and today's vlog, as I've already mentioned, is Pacey turns 2. It's currently 8:20 in the morning. I'm with my husband. It's a little early for the both of us, but we're on the way to the hospital, get my checkup. Okay, so we got our wristbands. Stay safe with IJN. I already got my number and we're just gonna wait. He also got a band too. He's waiting with me. He also got a band too. Baby, show your band. It's blue because he's not the patient. Mine's pink. They just check my Pacey, the battery life, the wires, and how it's all doing. So hoping everything's okay. He's still here, surviving, barely, but I do need a coffee in a minute. So we just got some coffee and some breakfast. This is my attire. Got some sneakers, sweats, and we're heading back up to see Dr. Aslan. Okay, let's do a taste test of my coffee from Gloria Jeans, which I never get, but oh my god, hot. Good coffee, but not enough caramel flavor, and it's not sweet enough. So I like sweet coffee, like very caramelly coffee. But the coffee beans itself is good, so I'll give you that. It's very hard to do this with one hand. Okay, let's try it. It's really flaky. Like, it's kind of falling off my hand as we speak. But it's good. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Okay guys, so I just finished a checkup and everything went great, but he had to draw me this because I get these pains.
What are you eating?
Okay, I'll explain this later. Okay guys, as I was saying, so this is my heart, well, a heart. This is where it produces like the signals to beat, like heartbeats. So then the heartbeats goes down to the left and the right ventricle. So this is the space, but I sometimes get heartbeats from here, like all the way up here, and it just gives extra beats, which is what causes me to be in pain sometimes, to have these palpitations, and to be really uncomfortable because it's coming from here and not here. So that's currently the problem I'm facing with now. And that was like my normal, to just have extra beats, like that high of an extra beat. And I think that's where I feel comfortable and maybe where the pain comes in. But, you know, like everything else in my life, it's just things I need to deal with. And I should just be grateful that I'm here.
Stretch.
Okay, go for a walk.
I need to go for like physio.
For what?
Huh?
For what?
To get my...
Who's the patient here? Sayang.
Maybe everyone who thinks it's me. Right? When they see you and me, they're probably like, oh, this guy is probably the one.
Why do you think that is, Sayang?
What?
Why do you think that is?
It's because I look like a mess.
Hi guys, so you would have just seen that I had my 2-year check mark of living life with Pacey, and I do plan to do these like yearly reviews of like how my past year has been living with it and what has happened in the last year, to kind of just again document the entire journey of living life with a pacemaker, which is why I started this YouTube channel, obviously. So I want to say that I think that I'm living life pretty normally by now. I would say it took... Here, mommy trying to film. I would say it took a little over a year to fully get it all together, get everything normal, like to fully be able to like lift my left hand, to fully be able to like sleep on my left side without like the discomfort. I mean, I don't do it often, but without the discomfort there, and you know, to like, I now remember everything. Like I now remember like my pain points, like, because sometimes you forget, sometimes because when it's new, it's like a new thing inside you, you sometimes can forget, honestly. But like now it's like I don't forget at all, because like it's so normal, it's like my second nature now. And I wouldn't say it took me 2 years, but I definitely think I only fully recovered physically, mentally, emotionally in this past year. That being said, I had a lot of really sad moments in this last year. The first one being, I moved into a new house. I got married. I moved into a new house, and when we were house hunting, we could not find a single house. Not a house, an apartment. We could not find a single apartment that had a gas stove or an electric stove for me to use. So as you guys know, pacemaker patients cannot use induction cookers. And every single building we looked at, we saw, only had induction cookers. And I couldn't switch it to an electric stove. I couldn't switch it to a gas stove. They just didn't allow it. And it obviously like made me sad, because it's like, yeah, if I had like millions and millions of dollars, I'd go buy myself a mansion, build my own freaking gas stove and like my own dream kitchen. But like, I don't have millions of dollars right now. And I wouldn't say we're living on a budget, but I definitely, like, we're living within our means. And our means is just an apartment to start with that's just comfortable for me and my husband. So it was honestly sad to know that, like, not to know, to accept that I wouldn't be able to cook in my own house. Sorry, I just had like memories of it. What I go through is the smallest things that people don't think about. It's like things like putting on a sports bra, where it's like second to you. Like, you guys think like that's so normal, but it's like, that's a blessing. If I can put on my sports bra without going out of breath and without feeling like, fuck, that hurts, like, that's like my blessing. And like, to be able to cook in my own home, like, you guys all do that on the regular, but like, that's like a blessing to me. I cannot cook in my own kitchen. But that is something I had to accept. And our plan B was obviously just to get a single burner. So I now have like a single burner to cook, which is fine, which alhamdulillah I'm so grateful for. But obviously everything takes like 5 times longer, because I only have one burner. I can't do 2 things at a time. I can't fry my chicken and boil my pasta at the same time. You know, that's really something, like, again, like, people take advantage of, people don't think about. And well, yeah, I'm fine, I'm healthy, I feel good. There are things that happen in my everyday life that is hard to deal with. And I think only people with a pacemaker would be able to understand that. And I want to say that I also feel very, not alone, but like, it's hard to tell people that I feel sad without them kind of just thinking I'm asking for attention, or I'm, you know, like, seeking compliments or something. But it's like, I'm not. Anyone who's sick, anyone who has a heart condition or has something that they need to live with inside of them will feel that. There are good days and there are bad days. And on my bad days, I do need the extra loving. So maybe I do reach out to say I feel a certain way, but then I can't help but feel very like, oh, she's asking for attention, you know? But it's not attention. It's really not. I don't need attention. I don't, like, it's more comfort to know that I'm not alone. Like, I don't know how to say, because like, there's literally, guys, like 2% of the world's population who is below 30 with a pacemaker. Like, I've met so many new people starting this new YouTube channel, so many new heart friends, and like, all of them, majority, I'd say like 2 out of the 10 are like less than 30. Like the rest are above 30, and like, you know, they've like managed to not live their life, but like manage to maybe have a kid and like get married and do all these things that I have not had the chance to do, and I'm finally getting the chance to do that now, but it freaks me out. You know, like what's gonna happen when I'm pregnant? What's gonna happen when I give birth, like during labor? What's gonna, you know, like with my body changes during pregnancy and stuff, like is it gonna affect Pacey? Is it gonna affect my heartbeat? Is it, you know, like all these questions come to me when, now that I'm married and I'm, you know, with a husband, and obviously we do want to start a family someday. So it's I wouldn't say it's hard, but it's definitely, some days are quite challenging being this young and having to live with it. So physically I feel healthier. I've had my checkup, and you know, like battery life is great, Pacey's functioning great. Emotionally, I'm in a much better headspace. Like I feel like it used to be like 50% bad days, 50% good days. I would say now I'm running on maybe 20% bad days, 80% good days. So I definitely feel like I've taken the right steps in the right direction. I'm able to work out, but of course I'm never going to be able to be as strong as I was pre-surgery. That's also something I had to accept. I'm never going to have my amazing toned muscles like I did before, but I've kind of taken my own sweet time to really accept all that, because I'm happy and I'm healthy and I'm here. I'm like, yeah, I'm here. I managed to get married. I managed to get the option to start a family if I wanted to, you know, and that was like my biggest concern when I was deciding to get a pacemaker. Like if you watched my first video, like I talked about like me wanting to start a family and like how that would look like, and it's just crazy that in 2 years like this is where I'm at. And I'm just so grateful. Like I have so much gratitude, and I have so much, like I just have so much to be thankful for. So before I go off, I want to give one last advice to all my pacemaker friends out there, all my heart friends. It gets better. Honestly, it gets better. Like every time you guys message me saying, oh, I'm just gonna get mine, I completely know how you feel, it's so depressing, it's like, why me? Like I completely know how you guys feel, but like it gets better, trust me. It's a beautiful journey to be on, because you just realize how strong you are, like internally, physically, emotionally, and like God really does not give you anything that he doesn't believe you can get through. So just hang in there, just go with the flow, do everything your doctors tell you to do everything, do your breathing exercises, you know, do your light exercises, like do them all. And like with time, keep praying. Obviously with time it just gets better, and you have a clear headspace of why God chose you to have a pacemaker. And I say God because most of my pacemaker friends are not Muslim, but I am a Muslim, so my God is Allah. But yeah, and that's where I'm gonna leave it at. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years of living life with my, can you see it? It's been, oh, I'm wearing a sports bra, you can't really see it. Oh, you can see my scar there. It's been 2 years of living life with Pacey, and as sad as I was, as sad as I still get sometimes actually, I am so happy to be healthy, to be here. So I'm gonna leave it on that note. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please like, share, and subscribe. As always, bye.